Hey, it's great to see you again. I apologize for my look. I know it's more like a traditional financial advisor. Got a button-down shirt and a clean face. I'll be honest, my wife likes the beard, but it gets itchy. I'm just one of those guys who can grow a beard but doesn't appreciate it. I have friends who can't. They're very annoyed. Just kidding, they really don't care that much. Anyway, today I wanted to talk about the fact that not every time you spend money, it needs to be this mind blowing, amazing transfer of value. Sometimes an experience is worth it itself. Let me tell you a story. My family lives in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but we used to live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Recently, we were driving to Minneapolis. We went the whole way, 9+ hours, with our 1-year-old son, and it was a mission. Basically, we had to stop a lot. He gets very uncomfortable in the car seat. I do too. It's annoying, and finally, we're all grateful it's over when we get there. Part of our trip is to drive under Lake Michigan and then across the state of Wisconsin. But on the way back, we had the opportunity to go directly over Lake Michigan in a straight line. Now, the only way we could do that was with the ferry. Now, this is the USS Badger. It's actually a National Historic Landmark of the United States, which is pretty wild. Basically, it's just a ferry. So it carries people primarily, but also had things like cars. We even saw a couple motorhomes on there, so it was pretty crazy. All the same, it was a great experience. We got to walk around. We got to sit down and enjoy snacks during the whole trip. It definitely cost a couple $100 for us to go with our vehicle, but that cut our driving time for the 9-hour trip in half. Here's the interesting thing. Although the driving time was cut in half, the actual ETA, like the total time of the trip, was exactly the same. It ended up taking us 9 hours from the time we left Minneapolis to getting home in Grand Rapids, regardless of whether or not we drove around. So we spent extra money, and it didn't even get us there faster. It was just the convenience of not having to drive. And you know what? It was worth it. Most people think in terms of things saving them time or money. Money, usually when you're younger, and time the older you get because you realize it was a limited resource. But I also think sometimes the experience itself can be worth it. That's it. Spend the money, do the thing, enjoy the ride, and then tomorrow, make sure you're getting all the other financial decisions squared away.